true crime, actual police work, and conspiracy theories. We need to have this talk because some of y'all doing too much. The difference between doing detective work and doing this is, as a detective, I have all the facts. I'm building a case file. I got the forensic reports. I've talked to the witnesses and probably the suspect. Then there's doing this, completely guessing. I have experience on those scenes, so I kind of know what's going on. But all I know is what I see in the media, and I can tell you from experience, they get it wrong a lot. What's really crazy is when you're the detective and you tell the media the story, and they print something that's not what you said. And you read it and you're like, that ain't what happened. As a cop, there are consequences for getting stuff wrong. Here, I can say what's printed in the media and be covered, or I can make a speculation and be completely wrong, and there's no consequence. And that's really alien for me. And I also do my best not to make my videos entertaining and sensationalize things, or say anything that's not really what I think. I got my first real taste of this on the Kohberger case. People accusing the roommates, a college professor, and some random security dude with no facts. Just some BS they saw on the internet. By the way, my prediction on that case, they're doing everything they can to keep from getting to trial, like wild stuff I've never heard of. It gets to trial, and there's so much evidence he pleads guilty. He's a fan of BTK. He worked under a professor that interviewed BTK, and BTK pled guilty the day of the trial. Life without the possibility of parole because you never know what a jury's gonna do. The Delphi case. FBI links a guy, and whenever I mention the FBI, think meticulous accountants, not cowboys. They link a round that was found at the scene with tool marks on the casing from a pistol that he owns. And he's confessed at least 3 times. Now his attorneys put out the theory that it's white supremacist Odin worshippers that killed these little white girls. Never happened before, and they haven't been heard from him since. And no hate on him, he's doing his job. But you're not supposed to buy it. People have donated 40 grand for the defense of this guy. And I can guarantee you I'm making people mad out there right now. The Karen Reed case. I've said before, she's super drunk, runs him over, didn't know it, and doesn't remember. Or giant conspiracy, multiple departments involved. Cops and civilians secretly beat him to death. Dog attacks him with apparently just his top teeth. That's a story his lawyer came up with. Several online bloggers have made thousands off this for hyping it up, just saying something's true. And I'm smiling because their dumb shit they were putting out on the internet didn't make it into the trial. Because it's not evidence, it's BS. Micah Miller. Yes, let's just make everybody mad. Her husband sounds like he is a turd of a human. But all the things that would have to be true for it not to be a suicide. And I hope her family sues the crap out of him. In real life, police work is usually pretty straightforward. And there has to be a lot of supporting evidence to show that there's a lot of twists and turns. I was on a fairly busy department. That might happen maybe 3 or 4 times in your career, if that many. The dirty cop conspiracy. How many people got to keep that secret? Because if more than 2 people know, it's getting out. Things that were supposed to be secret, like who's got the new detective slot in the homicide, and they're supposed to make an announcement on a certain date, man, that list is getting out in a couple of days. I guess what I'm saying is, if a bunch of really unusual things have to come together for something to be true, just hitting the pause button and thinking about it, it's probably not true. Regenix is having 15% off Memorial Day weekend, so if you're taking this, good time to stock up. Hopefully I didn't make too many people mad, and I try not to sensationalize anything or do anything for follows and likes. Be aware and be safe.